We advance to hole 10. A very long par 3 comes in at 410 feet. Jessica Weese on the tee. Still trying to chase down Sarah Hokom. That was a very fortuitous kick. Jessica could be deep in the woods if it wasn't for that tree protecting her from the depth of the woods. Holy moly, look at this shot. Valarie Jenkins is in the house. And I'm going to say Valarie Jenkins can throw it at least 400 feet on this 410-foot hole. She's got a 10-foot putt for birdie. Sarah Hokom puts it out there not quite as far. She goes about 340, and she's left with this 60-footer. Oh, good golly. A great run by Sarah Hokom. Jessica Weese pins it. Valarie Jenkins cards the birdie. Valarie moves up the rankings, tied for third with Paige Pierce. We move on to hole 11, 615-foot par 4. You need to pure this drive straight through these woods as far as you can. And Valarie Jenkins does exactly that. A beautiful first shot by Valarie Jenkins. Jessica Weese. So Sarah, Jessica, Paige, and Valarie are all within 2 strokes right now. Sarah struggles off the tee. This is her third shot. And that reaches the pin but goes way to the right. She's going to have about a 65-footer for par. Valarie Jenkins gets this second shot well placed. And Jessica Weese's third shot now. And that fades. Well, that goes well deep as well. This is Sarah Hokom. She's ahead by 1. She needs this par to maintain her lead. Counted. She's come close on so many big putts. She finally hits one. Sarah Hokom wants to keep that lead. Jessica Weese misses the par putt. We've got a little bit of a swing, and Paige Pierce is 1 back. We move on to hole 12. Sarah Hokom holding on to a 1-stroke lead over Paige Pierce, 2 strokes over Jessica Weese and Valarie Jenkins. It's a 360-foot par 3. Valarie Jenkins is on the tee. She pulls that quite a bit right, but gets good distance on it. Sarah Hokom, which way should that go? That way. Sarah Hokom doing a little air traffic control after the fact. Jessica Weese tries to put a lot of power into that. She was going for the birdie off the drive. Her second shot fades in beautifully. That's 2 holes in a row. She's had great recoveries. Valarie Jenkins' second shot. What kind of a path was there through those woods? And Sarah Hokom for birdie. Didn't really give it a chance. Valarie Jenkins to save the par. No. Valarie loses a stroke. We're moving on. Paige Pierce tied it up. We go to hole 13, a 555-foot par 4. You need to get your disc straight down this fairway and have it curved to the right after that big tree on the corner. Sarah Hokom, that's exactly what you want to do. A very beautiful drive by Sarah Hokom. Jessica Weese follows suit. If that fades off, it does. She is in good position as well. Let's watch Valarie Jenkins. Jessica and Valarie are still chasing Sarah, and Valarie turns way early, and she's in trouble on the right-hand side. We'll pick up after her next shot. This is Sarah's second shot into the mouth. She's got about 80 feet, and this is Valarie Jenkins' third shot after her pitch out, and she pulls that to the right. Valarie Jenkins is carding the bogey on hole 13, probably losing 1, maybe 2 strokes. Jessica goes way left, and this is Sarah's, after her short upshot, this is Sarah for par. So Sarah and Jessica card the par, as does Paige Pierce. We are moving on to hole 14. We advance to hole 14, a 260-foot par 4. You just need to thread the gap, get inside circle 1, and hit your putt. Sarah Hokom gets a nice little kick from that tree. She's got about 20 feet for the birdie. Jessica Weese, who's fallen off a little bit, but is still within range with 5 holes to go, gives herself a good look at birdie. And Valarie Jenkins, that is a park job. A nice shot by Valarie Jenkins. Here's Jessica Weese for birdie. Presuming Sarah hits this putt, and she does. Jessica Weese is losing another stroke here on hole 14. Valarie Jenkins stays apace. Sarah Hokom and Paige Pierce are tied for the lead. Jessica Weese is 3 back. We advance to hole 15, a 360-foot par 3. Sarah Hokom and Paige Pierce are tied for the lead. The left side of this is lined with OB. Sarah goes and flirts with the left side, comes up just short at the base of the stone wall. She's going to have a very difficult look from over there. Valarie Jenkins plays very safe and to the right. She would have loved to have gone just a smidge past that tree. And Jessica Weese lays it out there. She is going to be happy with that drive. It trickles down the hill a little bit. Valarie Jenkins' second shot pins it. And Sarah Hokom has a very awkward lie. She puts up a roller, it catches an edge and goes right back to the wall. Sarah Hokom walling this hole and kicking right off a tree. She has a very difficult bogey putt. Sarah and Valarie parked for the par, and here's a double bogey from Sarah Hokom. Paige Pierce bogeys. Things are tightening up again. We move on to hole 16, a 400-foot par 3. Paige Pierce is now in the lead all alone. Sarah Hokom 1 back, Jessica Weese 2 back, Valarie Jenkins 3 back, and Paige Pierce puts this perfectly on this downhill 400-foot par 3, 15 feet from the pin. Birdie! Count it. Paige Pierce is now ahead by 2 over Sarah, 3 over Jessica, 4 over Val. We need to card some birdies with just 4 holes to play, 3 holes to play. Valarie does not pull that over enough. She is going to be carding the par from those thick woods. Jessica, gets a great kick. Gets a great kick followed by a bad kick, which equals a par. Sarah Hokom, a beautiful shot, follows Paige's path, and Sarah Hokom for birdie. Count it. We're moving on to hole 17. Paige Pierce 1 stroke ahead of Sarah. We head into hole 17, a 530-foot par 4. Paige Pierce leading Sarah Hokom by 1. Here's Paige Pierce on the chase card. That tails off left before the elbow in this right to left par 4. She throws her second shot around the elbow. Her third shot goes wide right and listens to her. 20 feet for par. There you go. So Paige Pierce cards the par, and Sarah Hokom throws a horrible drive short and right. Her upshot is also short. She's left with it. She needs to go up and down to stay within 1 stroke of Paige Pierce. She leaves that one short. She has this small gap to hit this very difficult straddle putt. This to maintain being 1 stroke behind Paige Pierce. It is in, and we have a 1-stroke lead going into the final hole on the women's side of the Green Mountain Championship, presented by Discraft. So it comes down to hole 18, 345-foot par 3. Guardian bush off to the front right of the pin. Paige Pierce leading Sarah Hokom by 1. Paige puts it safely short. She's clearly going for the par. She just wants to get this one close. And she does just that. The pressure is now on Sarah Hokom, who is on the lead card. She's beating the lead card by 2 or 3. She's got 345 feet, and she needs to get it in 2 throws. And that goes off to the left. It fights through. She's got about 75 feet for the birdie. This is to tie Paige Pierce. Sarah opts to lay it up. I wonder if Sarah knew that Paige Pierce is now the GMC champion. Congratulations, Paige.